Welcome to ClickMyProject.com. Now we are going to discuss about the project, the Variational Retinex model with structure awareness regularization for single image low light enhancement. Now we are going to discuss about the abstract of the process. Low light image enhancement is the method to improve the quality of the image, which is having the visual quality to improve in the weak illuminations conditions. Already we have captured some of the images which is having the weak illuminations. We have to improve the quality of those images. We propose a scheme for Retinex transformation which are used for image contrast enhancement to improve the quality. The process consists the automatic exponent selections method to improve the pixel quality of the image, so we need not to select the exponent manually. This process works well for the images which is having the poor contrast and having the low light environment, especially of those images which is having the peak corresponding to the background and then the foreground are not widely separated, which is having the narrow peak corresponding variations in the background and foreground. We selected an images of an low quality which had a single dominant peak in the histogram and subjected it to an enhancement algorithm described above. Hence, the algorithm-based procedure pixel equalization provides the better contrast illuminations. We can identify the contrast illuminations based on the PSNR and MSE. Now we are going to discuss about the flow diagram of the process. This is the overall working flow of this project. This project consists the modules such as input image, pre-processing, transformations, image enhancement, then finally performance estimation. At first, the input image is taken from the dataset. The dataset consists of a lot of JPG images and PNG images which is having the RGB quality, which having the low contrast enhancement. So we have to import any one image from the dataset. All the dataset consist of the low contrast, so we have to import any one image. After the selection of the input image from the dataset, the pre-processing will be carried out. In this pre-processing, we have two stages of pre-processing is there. One is the image resize, then the another one is the grayscale conversion. Image resize is basically done to transform the image from the low dimension to high dimension, or else the high dimension to low dimension. So that is belongs to the upscaling and downscaling. To resize ensure the fit of the size of the image. After doing the image resize, the grayscale conversion is carried out. In this grayscale conversion, the image is converted into one grayscale form. Basically, the image having the three band, which is red, green, and blue. So we have to convert into one grayscale. After doing the pre-processing, the transformation is carried out. In this transformation step also we have two major steps. One is the log conversion, then the gradient conversions. So log conversion is the kind of a transformation algorithm to transform the image into a log format. Then gradient is also to preserve the edge of the images. After the log and gradient conversions, we have to do the image enhancement by means of two steps. One is the gamma correction and then the another one is the contrast enhancement. So based on these two steps, the quality of the image is improved, as well as the quality of the image and pixels will be regained separately. So after doing this image enhancement, the performance estimation will be carried out. In this performance estimation, we have three kinds of performance will be there. One is PSNR, then the second one is the MSE, and then the third one is the time. Now we are going to discuss about the running procedure of the process. At first, open the Matlab 2019B and then change the current directory. If you want to execute the process, just right click in the main_GUI.m and select the option run. Once you have selected the option run, the user interface will be open. In that user interface, you can see the several push buttons in the right side for the controlling purpose, several axis and table in the left side for the display purpose. First of all, we have to click the button input image. After clicking the button input image, the dataset will be open. In that dataset, you can see the several low contrast images. You can select any one image from the dataset. After doing the selection of the image from the dataset, the corresponding image is shown in the axis 1 with the title of input image. After doing the first module of the project, we just move to the second module of the project, that is the pre-processing. So once you click the button pre-processing, two stages will be carried out. One is the filtering and grayscale conversions. So filtering, here any noisy pixel is occurred in that image, it will be removed by using the filtering. Then the grayscale conversion is applied to convert the RGB image into a grayscale form. After doing the filtering and grayscale conversions, we just move to the third stage of the project, that is the transformations. Once you click the button transformation, you can see the lot of images which is having the transformed results. Basically in the transformation, already we have discussed in the flow diagram, we have two steps of a transformation is there. One is log, then the another one is the gradient based transformation. First of all, the log based transformation result is shown in this figure. Then the gradient based transformation is shown in this figure. So you can see the difference between the log and then the gradient, you can see here. So these are the results belongs to the gradients. After doing the log transformations and the gradient transformation, we have to click the button in enhancement. So the initial enhancement is carried out based on the contrast. So you can see the enhanced image, you can see the difference between the input image and then the enhanced image. The enhanced image is the results of somewhat enhanced pixels. After doing that, we have to improve the quality of the image by clicking the button improve quality. So the quality of the image will be improved. So in case of any other contrast demand is there, in the sense it will be compensated in this image. So after doing the image quality, the performance estimation will be carried out. In that performance estimation, we have estimate the PSNR and MSE. MSE is around 0.05 something, so PSNR is around 60 point something. So this is the results of the PSNR and MSE.